Hi and welcome to my channel. This is Jyotish, Tarot and Astrology, and today we are gonna see who's coming towards next in love. This is a bit new type of reading I haven't done in this channel yet, so let's see how it goes. I have a couple of oracle decks here and I have my tarot deck, so without further ado, let's begin. Who's coming towards in love? If you were watching this video, please, who's coming next in love? Or the viewer coming into their life? What love messages do you want to send to the viewer, please? Okay. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Hard to shuffle these cards with the heart shape. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. One more, please. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Alright, so the first thing that I see, I think you've been doing a lot of inner work with yourself. Maybe you felt that love it will never come. Maybe you've been single for a while. But I think that you will intuitively pick the moment that you're starting to enter, like when the energies around you are shifting, in the sense that there's new energies coming into your life and your intuition is picking on that. You might get signs from the universe. Maybe you will see a repeated letter, and that might reflect the first letter of that person that is coming towards in your life. I don't know why, but there might be some trust issues with this person at first. Maybe you have been healing something in your past that happened in your past relationships, and you might have hard time trust this new person that comes in. But I think that once they do, they will bring some form of transformation to your life in a positive way. I think this is destined. You cannot force the love to appear in your life. This will happen when it's meant to happen. I think this is a soulmate energy, and soulmates appear in our lives not with actively like forcing and looking around, but they come when it's the time to come. Let's say, for example, that your next relationship person is a foreigner and they're living currently in a foreign land. So it's very unlikely that you might bump into them by just forcing yourself to look towards them. But once you throw the wish to the universe that I am wishing to meet my soulmate, then the universe will start shifting the energies, which might mean that, well, let's say that you were in a relationship that you were not happy in and you were wishing for somebody that would suit you better. Well, that wish that you threw to the universe started shifting the energies around so that, well, the universe will arrange a breakup with your partner, your current partner, with the partner that you're wishing for, the soulmate, that living in different location, for example. Their realities are starting to shift so that the realities can bring you two together. And I think this person will appear, as cliche as it sounds, that when you're least expecting it, there's some type of destiny tied to this situation. But this relationship will be very transformative, but there might be some trust issues at first. I think the transformation is in the sense that maybe you haven't been very happy with your previous relationships, and this will bring a new type of, there's the inner peace. I keep dragging the inner peace, so this will bring a lot of peace to your life. But at first you might have a hard time accepting this person into your life. Maybe it's too good to be true. Maybe they are coming a bit too enthusiastic. Because they also might recognize the same energy, like they recognize the soulmate in you, and they are coming very, very strong. You might put the, like with the trust, I get like 7 of Wands energy, that you might put your boundaries, which is great. You need to do that. You don't let anyone just to sweep off your feet without reason, but don't be too guarded when this person comes around. Like give them a bit of leeway, and try to avoid to control the situation. Try to avoid any type of control. I don't know if you've had control issues in your past, in the sense that maybe you have anxious attachment style in relationship, which leads easily to wanting to control the other person in the situation in order to make you feel safe. And this is, the universe is giving you a message that avoid doing that. Like learn to trust the process, learn to trust the other person. There's no need to fear. This person is meant for you in that moment when they appear. I don't know, I also get that they might be very romantic. I get a couple of messages. One, they might be romantic. Or second, their way of showing the romance in the relationship might be very practical. Like they might not be very overly romantic, but they might be very practical in how they show it. I don't know, let's go forward. Let's see. What else, please? Who's coming next in love? For the fever, please. It's random hair between the cards, as usual. No. Let's take one card at a time, please. Your hard work is paying off. This is when I was talking about the practicality. This person might be very practical and career-oriented. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. There comes the practicality again. So this person might be very practical. I didn't mention it, but I got a bit of spiritual vibe from this deep in your heart. You already know the answer. Soulmate. I don't know. It's like you two are so in connection with one another that it's almost telepathic. That you know instantly that this is the one that I've been waiting for. And I think it's two-sided. It's from both sides. Show the world real you. This person is very authentic. We have very strong Saturn energy here with Capricorn and Aquarius, which are both ruled by Saturn in Vedic astrology. I think this person is very authentic, but they might have very practical quality around them. I think their way of showing love, like this person is holding the water cup and pouring water to the universe. I think their way of pouring love is very practical. So they might not be the one to say, I love you every day, but they show that I love you through practical means. So for example, they take care of you. If you're a woman watching, maybe they take care of the more like financial side of the relationship, like take the weight off in that sense, in order to support you. That's their way of showing love. It's less verbal and more action oriented, which personally I like, because we show to other people who we are through actions, not words. Like, let's see the walk, not the talk. And this person really walks the walk. That's very beautiful. Let's take one more. What do you need to release? So yes, when I was talking about the trust, so maybe you have from previous relationships, you have some type of trust issue and you need to let go of that. Not bring to this new relationship the old baggage. So maybe, like I said, maybe you're currently still healing from past relationships. Take that time to release the old energy so you can welcome the new. So you don't bring the rotten tomatoes to the new relationship and rot that as well, if that makes sense. This person might also be in process of releasing their ex. Maybe they've been going through divorce or something. But I think this is more on your side. And this is just like universe giving you a guidance and tip that first you need to fully release. And by talking about fully releasing, I'm not saying that, oh, don't ever remember this person. It's more like you focus your energy to yourself instead of the past relationship. For example, start hitting the gym again, start taking care of yourself again. Show that love that you showed to other people, pour that to yourself. Instead of making that nice meal to that partner so you want to please them, please yourself. Make that meal for yourself. And let the universe take the reign, so to speak. Like, release the control over the situation. You don't need to force anything to happen. This person will appear in your life when it's time for that to happen. Okay, let's take some more cards. Who's coming next? In love for the viewer watching this video, please. Who's coming next in love for the viewer watching this video, please? Who's coming next in love for the viewer watching this video, please? I have such tiny hands, sometimes it's hard to shuffle this big pack of cards. So we have Samaritan and Trickster. And it says, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore, and shadow attribute, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. And with the Trickster we have light attribute, transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. And shadow attribute we have manipulating others through duplicity. Okay. Okay, for some of you, this might be a person that is in circus, like, or some type of entertainment business. Because we have, it's almost like a, what is it called, like a gymnastics or circus, and then we have the Trickster with the magician. So they might be in the circus, maybe that resonates with some of you. Or they might have a they're very unique with the Aquarius. They might have interests that might not be the mainstream, let's say. They might not be a mainstream person. They have a bit of the Mercury energy here also. Mercury is very light and very witty. It's like a witty energy with the duality with Gemini. Maybe they have a Gemini in their chart. They have a duality to them. They might have a very hypnotic, like, not eyes, hypnotic personality, like charismatic. People listen to them. They are very captivating. Because the magician can gather the attention of anyone. And I don't feel any negative energy from the Trickster, like, oh, they're manipulating or something. No, I don't see that. It's more like, it's almost like a shape-shifting, like with the duality. Maybe they shape-shifting, like when we think of Libra, and Libra tries to make business, and how to make business is to align yourself with the person that you're making business with. It's almost like shape-shifting. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take some more cards. It's very interesting energy. Oh, that was a mistake. My hands are too small for these cards. Okay, who's coming next in love towards the viewer, please? Midas Miser. Light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. Shadow attributes, hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Here I was looking at the Trickster, and you see the magic wand and the coins, and here it says ability to turn anything to gold. This person might have money. They might have a very business-minded, they might be very business-minded, very career-oriented, like I got with the Saturn. they might have very unique career, or they might have had multiple entrepreneurial careers, something, and in each one of them they've been able to turn it to be very profitable. But there's some type of duality to this person. Maybe they have a face to the world, like with the Pisces cards. There's two fishes. One is the external and one is internal. And in this sense, I get this more like with this duality as well, that they are very different in their practical world, their everyday world, but then inside of them, they are very different, if that makes sense. So that's why they might fool you at first of being like one version, and then you get to know them and they're actually very different. That can happen. Like here also we have two people. There's some type of duality with this person, definitely. Give me one more, please. And we have more tools. So we have priest, and it says light attributes. Facilitates spiritual commitments. Serves as a channel of spiritual energy. And shadow attribute says violates the trust. Violates the trust of your spiritual community. Seduces by your own spiritual role. I got very seductive energy here. This person has a very seductive aura. It's like whatever they pour from their mouth, people listen. It's a very charismatic person. But I think with the priest and the Pisces, they might have very spiritual side that they are not really showing to the world. Like they're very authentic in some other aspects of their lives. But I think they are hiding, their inner world is very different to their outer world. But this person is very practical in a lot of ways. Maybe they do meditation in their private lives, or they are very, like first you might see that they're very extroverted in the world, but when you get to know them, they're actually very introverted and they like their own space. Yeah, I don't get like a very romantic energy from this person, but it's very practical. So it's very Saturnian energy. And when we think of Saturnian energy in Vedic astrology, when we look at the type of partner that we attract in our lives, and that is shown by the lowest degree of planet in our charts, and when it's being Saturn, and that's called Darakaraka, and when Darakaraka is Saturn, it means somebody that is very practical, very hardworking, maybe a bit dry in emotions, but they're very loyal and committed. And I get that energy very strongly here. But there's duality to this person. They have like two faces. One that they show to the outer world and one that they show to the inner and the closest circle. It's almost like when we look at the astrology, in Vedic astrology, we have nakshatras. And one of the nakshatras is Purva Bhadrapada. And Purva Bhadrapada is represented by a man with two faces. And the one face is looking at the external world and one is the inner world. Or another interpretation is that the one face is looking at the old life, the physical existence, the old life, and then we die. It's like an ego death, and then we can transcend into a higher being. So I don't know, there's some like very Purva Bhadrapada energy here, very strong Purva Bhadrapada. I recommend you reading about that. That might describe this person that might be coming towards you next in love. That's very interesting. That's not the easiest energy to handle, but it's very transformative now that we have the transformation here. And usually Purva Bhadrapada people, they trigger the shadow side in others. And that might happen with you. And that's why the boundaries may come up. You might not trust this person at first. Maybe you sense that they are not authentic in their face that they show to the world. And then you get to know them more and you see the deeper side that they actually have. Whoa, that's very interesting. Okay, let's take some tarot to wrap it up. For the viewer, please. Who's coming next in love, please? For the viewer. Yeah, they might have very peculiar career also. Maybe they're in entertainment business of some form. Who's coming next towards in love? For the viewer, please. Okay, so we have the star, which is Aquarius energy. Very unique individual, I tell you. And I think they are very authentic in their career. Because I heard the authentic, but then they have two sides. But I think that they are very authentic, that they are not doing the typical 9-to-5 jobs. They are doing something unique with their lives. We have 7 of Pentacles, so we have the practicality. They have very long-term, like they can hold on to a long-term vision of things. Like that's the magician energy. I don't know, I have to say that I feel that they might have a lot of money. It's almost like anything that they touch turns to gold, like it says here. They might have different businesses even. They might have multiple lines of work. Also, this mama animal and the cubs there, this person might have their own home, or they might have investments in homes or real estate. What an interesting person. Really interesting energy. So we have Ace of Pentacles. The more practical energy we have here. Oops. There goes flying the cards. Let's try again. The Sun. Yeah, they have very prominent personality. It's almost like they are shiny. You will notice this person when you meet them. They are very unique. They are very captivating. They captivate a lot of attention. With the trickster, the magician captures, it's almost like hypnotizing energy. And with the Sun here, this person is very captivating. Holy moly. They might have authority. Like, again, like I mentioned, the career oriented with the business, they might be like a CEO or some type of leader, or I mean, if they're entrepreneurial, well, they are gonna be the CEO of whatever company they're running. We have 3 of Pentacles. Wait, this way around. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's the number 3 represents growth, and we have more Pentacles. This person might have a lot of money. Yeah, literally anything that they touch will turn to gold. I'm not saying that please marry, or I'm not saying marry, I said marry, maybe this is person you will marry, but don't get involved with anyone just because they have a lot of abundance. But I'm just delivering what I'm sensing from this person. They might have a lot of investments, a lot of money. What matters is who they are from the inside, and that's what you need to get to know. And maybe they also have boundaries at first. Maybe they're just showing this achiever side of them, this captivating side of them, but they're not necessarily either. Maybe you're both mirroring each other. But there might be a bit of, like, it might take a bit of time to get to know this person also. We have 9 of Swords. There's when I just mentioned about that, they might not let people close to them. 9 of Swords usually represents things like sleepless nights, anxiety, heartbreak, something that keeps us up at the night. But with this card specifically, I feel it's almost like they might be very protective of their past. I don't know why I said that. They might not open up very easily. With the Lovers here, again, maybe they also have heartbreak over past relationships, and they might be a bit harder. Maybe that's why they've been focusing so much on abundance. I don't know if I mentioned it. Maybe it was you that I mentioned that you might have been single for a while, but this person also might have been. They've been just very focused on growth, like material growth. I think they've been hurt very bad in the past. Some type of betrayal. Give me for the 9 of Swords. What is this? think this must be 7 of Cups. Okay, I'm just gonna say what I get. This person might have believed in the past the false masks of people. Like, they might have been very naive. And now they're very guarded because they want to also get to know the person behind the mask, so that they are not... This person is not convinced on like physical beauty and all that. They want to know who you really are inside. What do you really offer to the relationship? Yeah, that's very interesting energy. Give me 2 more. All right. You have 6 of Wands. Very, very successful person. Maybe even a bit prideful. Maybe they have Leo also in their chart. But yeah, they're definitely a leader in whatever they're doing. Like CEO. But they might be also very confident. Yeah, they have a very confident energy. Like not giving a single F type of energy. Just beating their own drum. Or going with the beat of their own drum. That's very beautiful. I mean, nowadays we have a lot of fakeness around in the world. So it's very nice to see an energy that is very just themselves, in the sense that what they contribute to the world, they are just doing the things that they like doing, but the very, very deeper inner side of them they keep hidden and just let very few. And of course, this will be somebody that they will show that real side of them to you eventually, but trust the process. Don't force the boundaries open. Just take it day by day. Just get to know this person. Give them space, give them time, give them reason to trust you. Just like you might have trust issues, this person has them. 10 of Swords. Yeah, this person has been going through an ending, a big ending, and I think this is the Lovers, yeah, in a relationship. So yeah, they might be very guarded in the beginning stages when you get to know each other. I feel drawn to take 1 more. Give me 1 more, please. What is the 1 more here? Oh, we have the fishes here. Yeah, this person has a very dreamy aura, but also it's almost like spirit also talks to them. They have spiritual sides. Very purva parra. If I'm not mistaken, this is 6 of Cups. There's the initial, like instant attraction, instant recognition energy. So for some of you, this person might have children. Yeah, there's the 4 of Cups. This person has been single for a while. They will only accept a cup that really resonates with them. And this person will recognize you and they will take a charge. They will not be shy about you. It will be slow in the sense that they will not let you close super quickly and allow that to happen. Especially if you're anxiously attached or you have that type of attachment style, let things unfold naturally. Don't force things to happen. Trust. This person is trustable. This person is not somebody that's gonna cheat on you, even though we have the trickster, but I felt with the trickster is more like this duality. And with the turning anything to gold energy and all that. But I don't think that this is somebody you cannot trust. This person is definitely something you can trust. If you don't have kids and you want kids, this might be somebody that you will have children with. But this person is very, like, I know what I want and I will only accept the type of cup that fits me, that gives the liquid that my soul needs. Okay, so that's all I have here. It's very interesting energy. I like this energy a lot, to be honest, because we have a lot of fakeness in the world and this person is just doing them. But I get a bit of sad energy. There's this, that allow time to do its magic and just be you and don't force things. Let this person open up to you and not vice versa. And take things slow. But this person is somebody that once they decide on you, they will stick no matter what. So that's very beautiful energy. So that's all I have for you, and I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye!